What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Today we got a Honda Accord over here. We're gonna flush the transmission. Pretty much flush meaning drain and fill. If you keep it up, it should be okay for you to do. So here's HCF fluid. This is a CVT transmission fluid. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna need 4 quarts. You can pick it up from dealer. They're only like 15 bucks each. And I'm gonna show you how to check the level of the fluid. That way you don't make a mistake, and that way if somebody needs to know how to check the fluid level, even if you're not flushing or draining and filling and you want to top off because you have a small minor leakage or something occurred. Anyways, let's go underneath the vehicle. This is a 2014 model. 2013 to 2017 is the same procedure, okay? So let's begin. So under the vehicle right here is our drain plug, and if you look right over here, this bolt right here look like a 12 millimeter. That's your level checker right there. But you do need to run the car for a little bit, meaning start the engine up. After you're done topping off the fluid, after not topping off, meaning like after you're draining and filling, you have to put the gears into each gear. You have to select each gear, go to reverse, drive, sport mode, and for about 3 to 5 seconds in each gear, okay? But anyways, we're gonna drain it first. So what we need to do is right here, and we're gonna take this guy right here. Sometimes it's like a little dirty in there, corroded, so your tool's gonna have a hard time fitting in there. Make sure it fits in there good. And it's usually they're tough to remove, and you will hear a big clunk. Don't get scared. Just make sure you're going counterclockwise. You're not going clockwise. If you're going clockwise, you might crack the pan. Anyways, there you go. That was so simple compared to any other time. So make sure you have a bucket ready down below. So what you want to do is a lot of fluid is gonna come out. So be careful, okay? And just like that, the fluid will start to come out. But it is gonna come down slowly. But if you take off your the filler plug, it will come down fast. So usually I leave it on so it doesn't go bananas. So we're gonna give it a good 10 minutes and we'll talk. Meanwhile, it's draining. So this transmission fluid is, and it's gonna stink, okay? This thing does stink. And just give it time for it to come down. This drain plug, while it's draining, you're gonna have a lot of contamination build up. It's like a little magnet, so it's gonna collect on any breakups. That's normal. So what you wanna do is you wanna clean this up, wipe it down, and inspect your drain plug. And there's a O-ring right there. There's a washer here, crush washer, that's what it's called. Pick up a new one, put that on. So while it's draining, I'm gonna come right back and we're gonna take care of the rest of the stuff. I'm gonna start cleaning my drain plug. And so should you. So it's gonna act weird like that, that's okay. Anyways, I'll be right back. So while the transmission is still draining, take your plug here, clean it up really well, and it's gonna look like nice and clean. And we're gonna put this to the side. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get my torque wrench. We're gonna set it to 30 foot-pounds. So this is a 30 foot-pound, and that one is about 15 foot-pound. So 30 and 15 you could do. Anyways, let me go get my torque wrench. And meanwhile, it's gonna continue to drain. Okay, boys and girls, so what we're gonna do now is, if you wanna give it more time, you can, but it's perfectly fine. It's just gonna keep coming. Give it a good 10 minutes. And what you wanna do is you wanna take your drain plug, make sure it's nice and clean. If you have the new crush washer, put that on. So when the customer bring me stuff, so I just do it the way it is. I do tell them. So this customer did not bring me, but the crush washer can still last. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna put this drain plug on. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna torque this to 30 foot-pound. So if you wanna torque it to 30, 29, it's all up to you. Got my torque wrench ready to 30 foot-pound. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna see that, simple. Double check it. As soon as that torque wrench clicks, you're all done and set. What we want to do is we want to wipe off this excessive right here. Okay. Now what we're gonna do next is, got me a 12 millimeter here with the socket. It fits on that bolt right there perfectly fine. What I want to do is I want to loosen that bolt. That's how we're gonna check the fluid. So we're gonna loosen this guy I'm gonna leave my drain bucket down below. So I should be able to take this guy off by hand now, but we're gonna just leave it back and I'm gonna just hand tighten it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back up and then we're gonna come back down and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna check this, and my drain bucket is gonna stay down below. So if you look under the hood, see that yellow guy right here? That's where you're gonna fill it. Well, let's pop this open. So there's no dipstick in here. So it'll tell you what type of fluid you need. HCF is just hidden right there. And that's the fluid is required. So all you need is 3.7 quarts. So, and that's where we're gonna fill it from. And everything's gonna be from down below. So let's go down below. So now we're back up on the top. What we're gonna do is, remember, everything is loose on there. You can even check the fluid level from right over here, but it's hard to get to. But I'm gonna show you guys from the bottom as we left it loose. So we're gonna put a funnel on this guy right here, and we're gonna put 3.7 quarts of fluid. So what we're gonna do is get a clean funnel, put this on the hole right there, and let me just wipe this down a bit. It's a little dusty, and I blew air in it, but when things are just stuck to it, the funnel doesn't get used for a long time. It just sits there, catches stuff. But so there you go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is slowly add the fluid. So this is the first one here. It's going in there. I get a lot of people criticizing, but you see my funnel is a little dirty, but inside I already wiped it. I blew air in it. No dust, no nothing in there right now. I'm in a perfectly good hand. And this is number 2 here. I'm opening up now. So there you go. Number 2. Just keep an eye down there so nothing pops up because it does need to breathe. And take your time with it. Okay, 2. Here comes number 3. This is number 3 right here. It's like a yellowish color fluid. Let's give it some time. So that's 3. And we're gonna put the last one, we're gonna put about up to here, 3.7, that's what it calls for. And once we open up the screw to check the level, fluid of the level, it should come down, it should start to drip from there. So if you see nothing coming from down there, that means you're low. Anyways, we're done up here. We're gonna remove this funnel right here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the cap back on. Now we're gonna go inside the vehicle, okay? So we're gonna go inside this Accord here. It's a mess in here, but it's all right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start the car. Make sure you press the brake, start the engine. The car's still on the lift, that's fine. If you guys got crazy lights going over here, all the light FCW failed, I have a video on that, and check that out. And just ask me, I'll find you the link. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to reverse, leave it here for 5 seconds. Okay, then we're gonna go to neutral. Then we're gonna go to drive. Then we're gonna go to sport mode. Then we're gonna go to the last one, the L low. So what I like to do is I like to go back slowly, just the way we came. You can count. Go to drive. Go to neutral. Go to reverse. Okay, there we have it. So if you want to let the car warm up a bit, just give it about 5 to 7 minutes, no more than that. And then what you want to do is we're gonna go under the hood and check, make sure the engine is off. Okay, so we're gonna go back underneath the vehicle, and what we want to do here now is to check the fluid level. Remember, the bolt is loose here, so what you want to do is you want to open this guy, make sure your drain bucket is down below, so if something come out, it will go in there. And the moment, see that? That's perfect. Okay, you see it dripped out. That means I have enough fluid in there. Sometimes there's fluid sitting there, so you might want to add a little bit, and a little bit comes out. So just keep an eye on it. So that's how you're gonna do it. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, you should start to see fluid drip out through here, and sometimes, like I said, it could be a fluid sitting there. So you might want to add some and recheck, which what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna add a little bit more, and then come back down and to see if there's any fluid, but you're not gonna see that part. So just follow the procedure. And like I said, it could have been, I should have had removed this completely to begin with. Nothing was there, and then check. Okay, anyways, all you need is 3.7 quarts, and all you have to do is go buy 4 quarts, and make sure you wipe everything down, and make sure you lock this bolt down to 15 foot-pounds. And that's the part you're not gonna see me do. So make sure you lock that bolt down. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys.